Hi, I will read chapter 2 of the book Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Well, chapter 2 The Vanishing Glass. Nearly, nearly 10 years had passed since the Dursley had woken up to find their nephew on the front step, but Privet Drive had hardly changed at all. The sun rose on the same tidy front gardens and lit up the brass number 4 on the Dursley front door. It crept into their living room, which was almost exactly the same as it had been on the night when Mr. Dursley had seen that fateful news report about the owls. Only the photographs on the mantelpiece really showed how much time had passed. 10 years ago, there had been lots of pictures of what looked like a large pink beach but wearing different colored bonnet. But Dursley wasn't longer a baby. And now the photograph shows a large blond boy riding his first bicycle on a carousel at the fair, playing a computer game with his father, being hugged and kissed by his mother. The room held nothing at all that another boy lived in the house, too. Yet Harry Potter was still there, asleep at the moment, but not for long. His Aunt Petunia was awake, and it was her sturdy voice that made the first noise of the day. Up! Get up! Now! Harry woke with a start. His aunt rapped on the door again. Up! They screamed. Harry heard her walking toward the kitchen and then the sound of the frying pan being put on the stove. He rolled onto his back and tried to remember the dream he had been having. Sorry. It had been a good one. There had been a flying motorcycle in it. He had a funny feeling he had had the same dream before. His aunt was back outside the door. Are you up yet? She demanded. Nearly, said Harry. Well, get a move on. I want you to look after the bacon and don't you dare let it burn. I want everything perfect on Dolly's birthday. Harry grunted. What did you say? His Aunt Petunia snapped through the door. Nothing. Dudley's birthday, could he have forgotten? Harry got slowly out of bed and started looking for socks. He found a pair under his bed and, after pulling a spider off one of them, put them on. Harry was used to spiders, because the cupboard under the stairs was full of them and that was where he slept. When he was dressed, he went down the hall into the kitchen. The table was almost hidden beneath a Dudley birthday present. It looked as though Dudley had forgotten the new computer he wanted, not to mention the second television and the racing bike. Exactly why Dudley wants a racing bike was a mystery to Harry, as Dudley was very fat and had to exercise. Unless, of course, it involved pushing somebody. Dudley's favorite punching bag was Harry, but he couldn't often catch him. Harry didn't look it, but he was very fast. Perhaps it had something to do with living in a dark cupboard, but Harry had always been small and skinny for his age. He looked even smaller and skinnier than he really was because all he had to wear were old clothes of Dudley's, and Dudley was about 4 times bigger than he was. Harry had a thin face, knobbly knees, black hair, and bright green eyes. He wore round glasses hit together with a lot of scotch tape because of all the times Dudley had punched him on the nose. The only thing Harry liked about his own appearance was a very thin scar on his forehead that was shaped like a bolt of lightning. He had had it as long as he could remember, and the first question he could ever remember asking his aunt, Petunia, was who he had forgotten. In the car crash when your parents died, she had said, and don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. That was the first rule for a quiet life with the Dursley. Uncle Vernon entered the kitchen as Harry was turning over the bacon. Comb your hair, he barked, by way of a morning greeting. About once a week, Uncle Vernon looked over the top of his new newspaper and ensured that Harry needed a haircut. Harry must have had more haircuts than the rest of the boys in his class together, but it made no difference. His hair simply grew that away, all over the place. Harry was frightened by the time Dudley arrived in the kitchen with his mother. Dudley looked a lot like Uncle Vernon. He had a large pink face, not much neck, small, watery blue eyes, and thick long hair that lay smoothly on his thick forehead. Aunt Petunia often said that Dudley looked like a baby angel. Harry often said that Dudley looked like a pig in a wig. Harry put the plates of egg and bacon on the table, which was different as there wasn't much room. Dudley, meanwhile, was cutting his presents, his face full. 36, he said, looking up at his mother and father, that's two less than last year. Darling, you haven't counted Auntie Marsh's present. See, it's here under this big one from Mommy and Daddy. All right, 37 then, said Dudley, going red in the face, Harry, who could see a hook Dudley tantrums coming on, began wolfing down his bacon as fast as possible in case Dudley turned the table over. Aunt Petunia obviously sensed danger, too, because she said quickly, and we will buy you another two presents when we were out today. Who's that, Pumpkin? Two more presents, is that all right? Dudley thought for a moment. It looked like hard work. Finally, he said slowly, so I will have 39 twentieths, said Aunt Petunia. Oh, Dudley sat down heavily and grabbed the nearest person. All right, then. Uncle Vernon choked like Tyke wants his money worth, just like his father. Attaboy, Dudley. He refused Dudley hurt. At that moment the telephone rang, and Aunt Petunia went to answer it while Harry and Uncle Vernon watched Dudley unwrap the racing bike. A video camera, a remote control airplane, 16 new computer games, and VCR. He was wrapping the paper of a gold wristwatch when Aunt Petunia came back from the telephone, looking both angry and worried. Bad news, Vernon, she said. Mr. Fig's broken his leg. She can take him. She jerked his head in Harry's direction. Dudley's mouth fell open in horror, but Harry's heart gave a leap. Every year on Dudley's birthday, his parents took him and fried out for the day to adventure parks hamburgers restaurants, or the movies. Every year, Harry was left behind with Mr. Fig, a mad old lady who lived 2 streets away. Harry headed there. The whole house smelled of cabbage, and Mr. Fig made him look at the photographs of all the cats she had ever owned.
Hi, I want to tell you all about this chapter 2 of the Harry Potter book, and I tell you what about the reading of my partner Pavel is. Well, the chapter 2 is called The Vanished Glass. Well, nearly 10 years had passed since the Dursley had woken up to find their nymphy on the front step. But Private Drive had hardly changed at all. The sun had rose on the same tidy front gardens and lit up the brass number 4 on the Dursleys' front door. It had crept into their living room, which was almost exactly the same as they had been on in the night when Mr. Dursley had seen that fateful news report about the owls. Only the photographs on the mantelpiece really show how much time had passed. 10 years ago, there had been lots of pictures of what had looked like a large big beach ball wearing different colored bonnets. But Dudley Dursley was no longer a baby, and now the photographs show a large blond boy riding his first bicycle on a carousel at the fair, playing a computer game with his father, being hugged and kissed by the mother. The room held nothing at all that another boy lived in the house too. Yet Harry Potter was being still there, asleep at the moment but not for long. His aunt Petunia was awake. It was her sleep voice that made the first noise of the day. She said, "Oh, get up now." And Harry had woke with a start. His aunt rapped on the door again. "Up!" she screeched. Harry had heard her walking toward the kitchen, and then the sound of the frying pan being put on the stove. He had rolled onto his back and tried to remember the dream he had been having, and had been a good one. Um, there had been a flying motorcycle in it. He had a funny feeling he had had the same dream before. His aunt was back outside the door. He said if he was up yet. Harry said nearly. Well, I get a move on, and I want to look after the bacon. And don't you dare let it burn. I want everything perfect on Dodie's birthday. Harry had grown. What do you say? His aunt snapped through the door. Harry said nothing. Dudley Bear says, how could have forgotten? Harry got slowly out of bed and started looking for socks. He had found a pair under his bed, and after pulling a spiders off one of them, put them on. Harry was used to spiders because the cupboard under the stairs was full of them, and that was where he slept. When he was dressed, he had went down to hall into the kitchen. The table was almost hidden. Uh, when he was dressed and went up down to the hall into the kitchen, the table was almost hidden beneath and Dudley's birthday presents. It had looked as though Dudley had gotten the new computer he wanted, not to mention the second television and the racing back. Exactly why Dudley wanted and racing back was a mystery to Harry, as Dudley was very fat and hated exercise, unless of course it involved watching somebody. Dudley's favorite punching bag was Harry, but he couldn't often catch it. Harry didn't look it, but he was very fast. Perhaps it had something to do with living in the dark cupboard, but Harry had always been a small snake for his age. He looked even smaller and snakier than he really was because he had to wear old clothes of Dudley, and Dudley was about 4 times bigger than he was. Harry had a thin face, double knees, black hair, and bright green eyes. He had worn round glasses held together with a lot of Scotch tape because of all the times Dudley he had pushed him off the nose. Uh, the only thing Harry had liked about his own appearance was a very thin scar on his forehead that was shaped like a bolt of lightning. Um, he had it as long as he could remember, and the first question he could ever remember asking his aunt Petunia was how he had gotten it. She had said, in the car crash when your parents died, and don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. That was first rule for a quiet life with the Dursleys. Um, Uncle Bernard had entered the kitchen as Harry was turning over the bacon. Comb your hair, he barked, by way of morning greeting. About once a week, Uncle Bernard had looked over the top of the newspaper and showed that Harry needed a haircut. Harry must have had more haircuts than the rest of the boys in his class put together, but it made no difference. His hair simply grew that way, all over the place. Harry had was frying eggs by the time Dudley arrived in the kitchen with his mother. Dudley had looked a lot like Uncle Bernard. He had a large pig face, not much neck, small, brutally blue eyes, and thick blonde hair that lay smoothly on his thick, fat head. Aunt Petunia had often said that Dudley looked like a baby angel. Harry often said that Dudley looked like a pig in a wig. Harry had put the plates of egg and bacon on the table, which was difficult as there wasn't much room. Dudley, meanwhile, had was counting his presents. His face fell. 36, he said, looking up at his mother and father. That's 2 less than last year. Uh, Darling, you have counted only March presents. See, it's here under the big one from Mommy and Daddy. Alright, 37, said Dudley, going red in the face. Harry who could see a huge deadly tantrum coming on, had begun wolfing down his bacon as fast as possible in case of Dudley turning the table over. Aunt Petunia obviously had stand danger, too, because she said quickly, "And we'll buy you another two presents while we are out today. How's that, Bucky? Summer present? Is that alright?"
Hey there, I'm
Hi,
Carlos.
I am Pavel.
Well, we read the second chapter of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The second chapter is The Vanished Glass, and it focuses on the deadly birthday and all that it meaning to Harry because to him is a difficult day every year.
Yes, well, for Harry it was very, very, very hard because in that day Dudley get a lot of gifts, but however Harry always was in the house or he was sent with a old woman that lived near from the Harry's home, but this day um, these these misters uh, I I don't remember what what was his name her name, but these misters don't wasn't so um, uh, Dursley don't don't know what they will what they will do with Harry.
Well, I think this chapter is a little funny because uh, to Harry is a difficult day, but that day he have the opportunity to get fun with his aunt, his uncle. So, like Pavel says, to Harry hates that day because he have to pass all day with a mistress that was an old woman, and he have to pass all day there watching photos of all of cats she had. Um, the smell of the house of this woman was terrible to Harry. Uh, that day, his aunt Petunia woke, wake up, woke up him to start to make the breakfast to Dudley. Um, if I remember well, that be bacon. And that day, Harry forgot the Dudley's birthday and start the morning. Hurry up to cook all on time.
Yes, well, Harry Harry lived or sleep every night under the stairs, no?
The stairs under the stairs
And it was a small space, um, and
with a lot of spiders.
just uh, um, in, in that day, the birthday Dudley's birthday, um, the Harry Harry was Harry was very very mm,
Busy?
busy, yes, and the Petunia was very angry with him. I don't know, but for Harry was very normal. Uh, well, after mm, Harry Harry woke up and he he went to the kitchen for prepare the breakfast now.
Yes.
And, but the Aunt Petunia said him that he he was very careful because it was a special day for Dudley. Obviously, no?
She she didn't want to Harry burn the bacon to the breakfast to Dudley, so he say to him that he was careful with the bacon, and then uh, the Dursley decided to um, went to Harry to the local zoo to see animals for the birthday of Dudley. Um, this morning, Dudley was disappointed because he received only 36 gifts from his parents, and the last year's was 38. So he started to have a tantrum because he didn't have enough gift. So his mother, the Aunt Petunia, have to say to him that after his visit of at the zoo, she bought to him another two gifts to um, compense the morning.
Yes, the Dudley was a bad boy because in his birthday he received a lot of gifts. However, he he wasn't satisfied. No, he was no. He was very angry. No,
Selfish.
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 Selfish. So the Dursley said him that that they that they bought him more gifts in the afternoon. So he they decide that will they will go to the zoo, no? Um, However, Harry was very sad because he will be with uh, an old woman, uh, but that woman does the wasn't in her house. So Harry, no, sorry, the Dursley,
Dursley.
yes, decide that Harry had to go
With them.
with them.
So, as last option, they decide to carry with him to the zoo. But Mr. Dudley warning to Harry, if he don't be a nice boy in the travel, he put on the room Harry stay all week as a punish. So then on the visit of the zoo, happened uh, strange things to Harry because when he saw a snake and talked to him, Harry had the impression that the snake understood everything that he told him. So on the on we next video we explain about that fact that happens with the snake. So I hope you have a good review of this chapter to us, and that's all.
That's all. See
Bye.
you later.